Who is talking?
Shiharu. Oh,
Shiharu. Okay, Shiharu.
yeah. Nice to meet you, Prince. Christian Prince. I always want to talk to you.
All right.
Um,
Are you
I
are
need
you
to ask you
are you are
something.
you Christian?
Yes,
All right.
and I'm currently talking to a few Muslims from Saudi Arabia who
Uh-huh.
were my friends here in the university here in the US.
Okay.
And since we were talking about trying to share the gospel with them, and they're very stubborn as usual, which is fine. I understand that, but when I came up with this topic, I think it's in the hadith that says about how the last they will kill the last of the Jews in the last hour. I don't know. I don't remember by now. I'm a little nervous right now. But
Just
it's
relax. It's okay.
yeah. Sorry. In the last days, they will kill the Jews, and the Jews will hide behind the stone. I mean, the tree, and the tree will talk.
Yeah.
So I told him like, hey, this is really serious. Your Allah or whatever is demanding you guys to fight the Jews, and don't tell me that's okay. And then they told me and explained that this is because apparently because when the Dajjal is gonna come, they are the ones who are gonna fight the Muslims, and the Jews and the Christians will be with the John the Antichrist followers. So therefore, they need to fight each other. And that's according to an imam that they talked and they listened to. That's what explained that hadith, and I didn't understand. Like, I don't think that's true, or maybe confused. So
No,
I
no. This
I
is all.
I thought,
When a Muslim he give you an answer, always ask him to give you reference, and then you will see right away he start making poo poo. All the story he just told you, tell him right away. Tell him, can you show me the reference about this drama? This is an Indian movie. You know, First of all, the story of a Dajjal is the one of the most funny, stupid stories ever, because the biggest Dajjal in history is Muhammad. Dajjal mean liar. But look, if we go right now and we type the word Dajjal, Muhammad, as usual, I'm going to answer you about this about the
thank you.
Jews, but just to show you here, uh, if we ask the Muslims, is Allah is a man? They will say no. Okay, is Allah is the Messiah? They will say no. But look what Muhammad he just said. Muhammad he made it clear that the Allah he look exactly like the Messiah. So all those hadith we see in the front of us, Muhammad is talking about what? You should know that your God is not one-eyed. At Dajjal, the Muslim they speak of, he is supposedly the false Messiah. So his name is not Ad-Dajjal. His name is Al-Masih Ad-Dajjal, which means the Messiah, the liar.
Oh,
The Messiah, the liar. All right? So, but the Messiah, the liar, is someone who pretend to be the Messiah, which means he is a man. Correct?
yeah.
All right. So look here what it says. The Prophet said, I have told you so much about the Dajjal, between two brackets the Antichrist, that I am afraid that you might not understand. The Antichrist is short, hinted, woolly-haired, one-eyed, and eye sightless, neither protruding nor deep-seated. If you are confused about him, know that your Lord is not one-eyed. So what we understand from this, there's the only difference between the false Messiah and the true God is what? Is one eye.
Mm-hmm.
Correct?
Yeah.
But who is now the Messiah that Dajjal is pretending to be? He is pretending to be the true Messiah, correct?
Yes.
Okay. As long he is pretending to be the true Messiah, so why Muhammad saying, you should know that your Lord is not one-eyed?
Oh, you're right.
I mean, the guy is saying, I am the Messiah, so why the Muslim would think he's God? The Dajjal, you see in Arabic here, the translation is not accurate. In Arabic, it says, Inna Masih ad-Dajjal. You will notice here in Arabic, they don't say Al-Masih. They say Masih ad-Dajjal. Because Al-Masih, there's only one person, he is the Christ in Arabic. Al is a definition, and that is given to God. So the stupid Muhammad, again, he took the word Al-Masih, he gave it to Jesus. The false Messiah, they call him Masih. They don't call him Al-Masih, for he is the false one. So The Masih, the Dajjal, he is short, he is fat, he have curly hair, he have what he have. And then Muhammad, he is warning the Muslims saying, if you are confused about what? About how Allah look like. But the Messiah, this false Messiah here, he is pretending to be the true Messiah. So why the Muslim will think that he is Allah? If the guy saying, I am the Messiah, believe me, why Muhammad is confused about the Lord look? He said, you should know that your Lord is not one-eyed. So obviously here, there's a story. In certain point, Muhammad was an idiot, and he made it clear that the Messiah is God. The false Messiah is the false God, because now the compare is between who? Between the Lord and the false Messiah. So this story here should be saying, you should know that the true Messiah is not one-eyed. Correct?
Correct.
So why he's saying Allah, your Lord? So Muhammad is an idiot. Now going back to Ad-Dajjal, when the Muslim they speak about the Jews, they will fight with the Dajjal. That is other story. We laugh at it because simply according to the story of Muhammad, the one who will fight with the Dajjal or the army of the Dajjal,
Yes.
they are a certain group of people, but he do not even need them, because the one who will destroy a Dajjal anyway is the Messiah. When the Dajjal he see the Messiah, let me show you. There's a hadith where it says that when the Dajjal he see the Messiah, he will dissolve as the salt dissolve in the water. Let's see, maybe show you this one. Now, about the Jews fighting with the Dajjal, you will notice that the one here in the story who will destroy the Dajjal is even, according to Muslim, he himself is a Jew. So where is the Muslims there? But the story says that Muhammadan are the one who will kill the Jews. So let us see, where is the hadith here? Here we go. So when the Dajjal he see the Messiah, you can see my screen?
Yes.
All right. So here you will see the story about the fight. This is the story about the fighting between the army, the Muslim they are talking about. So Muhammad here is a prophesying about what will happen next. And then we will see that the Dajjal he will come, and then he will meet with the Messiah. There is no Jews, there is nobody, there is only the Dajjal, and there is only the Messiah. And when they met together, the Dajjal, who is supposedly Satan, when he see Jesus, then he would dissolve like salt in water.
Oh, I see.
Do you see it?
Yes.
So when the enemy of Allah would see him, see who? See Jesus. You see?
Yeah.
And this is other proof that Jesus is God. Because why such a person at Dajjal? According to Muslim, at Dajjal, he can even split a man to pieces and he can put him together again. According to Muslim, at Dajjal, he can command the ground, and the ground can produce gold and silver immediately. At Dajjal, he can split to a person, he put him one mile away, 1 mile there, and he can command the two dead bodies half walk and join together. So this is a person who can make amazing miracles. This is a person who is obviously extremely powerful, claiming to be the Messiah, and now the second he see the Messiah, he will dissolve like salt. Why? Because he just saw God. You know, when you see the God in his glory, this is what even the Quran speak about why Moses could not see God. You know, when the mountain saw the side of God, the mountain was destroyed, according to the Quran story. So when the Muslim they speak about the Dajjal, this is additional proof that Islam is nothing but fairy tales, and plus even their fairy tales prove again to us that the Messiah is God, and the only one who can make victory, the victory of God, is the Messiah. You know, here we need to ask ourselves, so this is the end of the movie. This is the end of the movie. When you watch a movie, American movie, you will see the guy, the cowboy guy, he killed all those bandits and then he saved the girl. And you know, like, okay. So now this is the Mexican movie of Muhammad. But look what happened. The Muslim, they claim that Muhammad is the best of mankind. But Muhammad is dead. All prophet is dead. Who is the one who will finish the movie? Who is the hero who will live to the end? Who is the one who will kill the most evil? That is Jesus.
True.
About the Jews, the one who mentioned to you the story of the Jews. There is a story about that Jews from Aspahan, they will join at the Dajjal. But you see the hadith about killing all the Jews in the world.
Yes.
It says, okay, let me show you how stupid the one who mentioned that to you. Give me a second.
Yeah, exactly. When he told me that, I was confused. Like, no, there's no way that that's an explanation.
All right. First of all, the story they mentioned to you about the Jews, it's speaking about specific number of Jews. There are 70,000, and they are from Aspahan. If we go and check right now, how many Jews exist in Iran? Guys, can somebody find me the number? How many Jews exist in Iran right now? Maybe 10? Let us see. How many Jews?
Very few.
In Iran? Let us see now. Okay. There's around 8,500 Jews according to internet. All right? But Muhammad is saying that there is 70,000 Jews from one city in Iran. They will come out and they will fight in the side of the Dajjal. So why you want to kill all the Jews? You should kill only those 70,000 who will fight with the Dajjal, if this is true. But we know that there's no such a thing. This does not even exist. There is no 70,000 left in Iran. So if this should happen, it should happen long time ago when the Jews used to exist in Iran. There's no Jews right now in Iran in such a number, and there's no Jews at all. Maybe if somebody can search for me the city of Asfahan, Asbahan, even Muhammad cannot even pronounce the name correctly. Let us see if I can find this hadith in English. Give me a second. 70,000. Muhammad is stuck with number 70 and everything. 70 versions, 70, you know, yeah. So any story, he have to add 70 to it. Here we go. So this is the hadith. And this hadith alone is proving Muhammad to be a fraud again. Do you see it? The Dajjal will be followed by 70,000 Jews of Asfahan wearing Persian shawls.
Wow.
Hey Muslims, guys, who can search for me how many Jews right now in the city of Asfahan? Let us search in the city of Asfahan how many Jews left. Let me go to Google. How many Jews in Asfahan? I was typing in Arabic. Hold on. How many Jews in Asfahan? 1,500 people. 1,500 people, you know. So, according, you know, hey Muhammad, you are a true prophet. There's now 1,500 Jews in the city of Asfahan. And yet Muhammad predicting that 70,000 from the Jews of Asfahan, they will go and follow the Dajjal. And not only that, they will be wearing clothes of the Persian. Do you see it?
Yes.
Yeah. So if the Muslim, they want to say, oh, this is about killing the Jews, well, those are only 70,000, not all the Jews. The hadith says you will kill all the Jews.
Exactly.
Plus, this hadith prove again that Muhammad is a fraud because there is no such a number exists in Iran totally, not only in Asfahan. Asfahan have 1,500 now. Total Jews in Iran is 8,500. So where the 70,000 they will come from? And as you see, they cannot say they are going to be from around the world. No, those are coming from Asfahan, and even they are wearing Persian clothes. I have a bad news for Muhammad. In Persia right now, nobody wear Persian clothes no more.
True.
Either they wear Arabian clothes like Muhammad, correct? Or they dress suit like the Western. Nobody wear Nobody wear Persian clothes no more. Nobody. Persian clothes is not practiced at all in Iran. Nobody wear it. So what this guy is talking about? So again, this one proving Muhammad to be a fraud.
I'll show that to that person and let him know.
Well,
that.
why you don't invite him?
I was thinking that actually because I did show some of your videos, and he wants to learn the truth, like he really wants to, but I feel like he's indoctrinated to Islam. That's why I think it's hard for him.
First, I want to advise you. You are a Christian, right?
Yes.
We as a Christians, we should not associate with Muslim men. I'm talking about you as a female. Because the reason for that, they don't look at women in a good way. So I advise you, if you want to talk to him, to refer him to a male. If he is really a person looking for a truth, then a male he can do. You want to talk, you talk to a girl. You as a girl, I am against any Christian girl to speak to any Muslim man. Because Muslims always look at women as a sexual object. They don't respect her. They will not even listen to you. A Muslim man, he believes that you are half a brain. So if he is serious, then he is more than welcome to come to me. Just tell me. I will speak to him in a nice way, and then let us talk as man to man. There is no need for you to be involved. You just to bring him here, say, here you can get all the answers you want, and we can, come to a conclusion. Either you agree or not. So don't, we should not. If I have a sister, I will be so upset from her that she is texting a Muslim man in her phone. I will not even talk to her if she is doing that. Because I know them. They love to talk to Christian women.
Okay.
So be careful.
It's because we usually are in a group with future friends. We usually, like I told you, we met most of them. I met them on the school.
No
and
problem.
Then we had a group, and
yeah, okay.
And that's when sometimes so religion comes to talk, and
the chat is not in private. The chat in a group. You mean?
No, it's not. It's not private. It's more like in a server.
Okay, if it's a group, it's okay. But be careful. I mean, listen.
Yeah.
The Bible says light and darkness, they cannot join together. So if a person want to learn the truth, I have to be careful because associating myself with people believe that wickedness is the right thing to do. I might get wicked too. Wickedness is so powerful. As an example, if I say right now, let us have a group to pray, and then I say, let us have a group for party, which one more they will join people to it? Party, correct?
Yeah.
Which one, if I say I want to, I mean, I don't want to give tons of example, but we know what we are talking about. So those people believe in wickedness and they justify it. This is why you have to be careful, because a wicked man is a wicked man. And a person, a Muslim, he do not need to prove to me that he is wicked. He is wicked, for he is defending killing 70,000, all the Jews in the world, because there is 70,000 Jews, they will follow the Dajjal. Same time here, why Muhammad, he mentioned the Jews, they will follow the Dajjal. What about the rest of the world? I mean, that's it, everything. Muhammad, he blamed the Jews for everything. Yeah. Two people are playing for everything in Islam. Women and Jews. According to Muhammad, if not women, if not Eve, I'm typing in English again. My keyboard is not switched. What's wrong with this stupid thing? I have a genie in my keyboard. Muslims, did you put a genie? Yeah. So according to Muhammad, if not Eve, no women betray her husband. And if not the Jews, no meat will decay. So we know now how much Muhammad, he hated the Jews. He blamed them for everything wrong in the world. Do you see it? He blamed the women. And here, by the way, you will see how stupid Islam is. You talk to Muslim, you say to them, do you believe in original sin? They say, no, this is a Christian thing. This is stupid to believe in original sin. But look what you just said. You just said, if not Eve, no women betray her husband. Which means you go back to sin all the way to Adam. And actually, he put it here just on the head of Eve. But the Bible is so clear. It's Adam and Eve, not only Eve. But here Muhammad, he shows how much he is evil, how much he is wicked. he blamed only to, like what, men don't do sin? So Adam did not do sin, it was only Eve. And now, women, all of them, they are Eve and they betray their husband. And now even the meat will not decay except because of the Jews. So if there's no Jews, we can leave the meat outside and the meat will stay for a century. This is how wicked Muhammad is. In the top of that, we need to remember that Muhammad, he made it clear that Allah, he targeted the Jews. And there is a reason for that. The Jews are the one who exposed Muhammad more than the Christians. As an example, the Jews is the one who came to him and they told him, tell us the story about a prophet, his name is Zulqarnain. The stupid Muhammad, he took the bait. He believed them. He believed that there's a guy, he is a prophet, and he is Zulqarnain, which is Alexander the Great. But the Jews, they knew that this is a joke to show everybody that he is a fraud. Muhammad, as the Quran chapter 9 verse number 61 says, he is an ear. So now Muhammad, he took what the Jews said, and now he searched about Zulqarnain. He found the stories about him. He put it in the Quran, and he told the Jews, listen, they are asking you about Zulqarnain. Here we go. Allah told me his story. And suddenly Zulqarnain, who is Alexander the Great, become a Muslim.
Wow.
He's a prophet too. He found the sun sitting in a muddy spring of water. And then he found where the sun set and he found where the sun rise, as you see in the Quran here. And then he built a dam between us and the creatures are called Gog and Magog. So the Jews, they exposed Muhammad in a massive way as nobody did. This is why Muhammad, he hated them a lot. They used to trick him. It's the same as I trick the Muslims when they come here. So I say to them a story, not to mention it's about Muhammad, so they can say it's funny, it's stupid, and then I say it is Muhammad who said this story. Because if I say the story right away, Muhammad say that, they are wicked. They are wicked. They will defend the wicked. And they will defend the silly. So you have to trick them, because Muslims are not decent people when they defend their religion. This is why, sister, I'm saying to you, be careful when you speak to them. If you are in a group, be sure there's a Christians there, and be sure that you are very well equipped with knowledge. Otherwise, one bad apple can destroy a box of good apples. Correct?
Correct.
Anything else?
That would be it. I'm definitely gonna give your advice and
watch him run now. I'm a Muslim now. Wow.
That's good fart. This guy, his name is Ultimate Fart from Senegal.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, I really want. I have from all my friends, I think only 3, which is 2 guys and 1 girl, who are very open to talk about.
Listen, I'm not against speaking to Muslims.
No.
That's what I do. But you as a lady, speak to girls, speak to girls, because then the interest is interest about religion. It's not about anything else, because better than me, he was like in his 40 something. I was not even 18 or 19. I forgot the age. And he asked me about Christianity. He liked the way I talk, even though I'm so young. And he did not even ask the old ones. So we start talking, we start discussion, and we start listening. There was a radio station. It's Monte Carlo. I advised him to listen to it. So he listened to the radio, which is a program after 10 o'clock in the Middle East, start speaking about Jesus in Arabic. So I told him to listen to them, and any question he have, bring it to me. So he listened at night. We talk in daytime. We talk in person, not, like we know each other. So first time I encountered Islam actually as a challenge, it was because of him. He invited a bunch of sheikhs. He's a prince. So they brought a video of Didat, and they put it in the VCR at that time, the VCR. So they played the video for me, and they were trying to convince me, and there is a subtitle in Arabic. So they were trying to convince me that Islam is the true religion. Look how your priests, they could not refute Didat. And then I told him to stop after they finished the video. I told him, he said, what do you think? I said, there's something wrong with this video. He said, what? He said, the translation either is not accurate Like my English was not, I mean, until now it's not good, But anyway, at that time it was horrible. So, so I told him there's nothing that it doesn't make sense. The question the guy asked, like the dad, he asked question, the answer of the Christian guy doesn't fit with it. So this prince, he called the library where he got the video, and he told them, I listened carefully to the video. He speaks English too, and I found that there is some like cutting in the video, like somebody play with it. So who is the one who made this video? They said, sir, they were scared. They said, it's not our business. We get them from the vendor. We are just a library. We put them on the shelves. We sell them. And then he start listening to me, and slowly, he decided to leave Islam and he became a Christian. So, but for me, I will not speak to a Saudi women in private, and I am a man.
Yeah.
And I will tell you what they did to me as a man. Once I was in Paltalk, and there was a woman, she came and she said, CP, I want to talk to you. I'm thinking to convert to Islam in the chat. And she said she is from Latino countries. From South America. I said, so I even like now, I closed everything. She said, I'm going to take Shahada tomorrow if you don't help me. So I said, okay, guys, I'm going to talk to her. All right. So I went in Skype, and then she opened the camera. I told her, no need to open the camera. There's no need for the camera. Please close it. She said, I don't know how to close it. It's keep coming by itself. And then she said, if you want, I can hang up and I will take Shahada. I said, okay, just take it easy. Okay, keep the camera. And then she started pulling down her shirt. I'm not a fool, She started pulling down to show me more skin. I said, are you okay? What's happening there? Focus with me, So, and then I asked her, do you know anything about Arabic? She said to me, no, I told you I'm from South America. And then I look all the way in the back of the room. I found big sign in the Quran in her house in Arabic. Wow. The same moment I noticed that, somebody opened the door and he spoke to her in a Moroccan accent. So they were plotting against me, trying to deceive me and to tempt me. So they can tempt me, maybe record me, this guy, the woman, she will take off her clothes, he will get tempted, we record him, we post it online, we destroy him, people will not listen to him. So this is how low they go. They are willing to send their own sister, they send it to do that to me. So what they will do to you? I'm not saying that the one you are talking to them is the same equality, but I know, I have my experience with them. So you better be careful. If they do that with a man, what they will do with the women.
Exactly. I'm gonna tell you just a short story about it. It's not the same, but I had my friend who came from another country, and she was a very close friend to me. And then she started to get involved with a Muslim guy, also from Saudi. He was not part of my group of friends, but I did knew him. That's the reason why I'm also became more passionate about to learn about their religion and my own religion, because at that time, this was like 3 years ago, I was not as more knowledgeable, let's say. He tricked her, and she was more religious than me. He tricked her and made her convert to Islam in order to get married. And
see,
that's the reason why I started to, okay, this is not right. And I even talked to her, but she was convinced to become a Muslim, and I could not stop that. But that's when I decided, okay, I need to learn their religion and my religion, because he would also come and attack my religion, say like, oh, the Bible is corrupted. And at that time, I didn't know much, but I would tell him like, no, it's not corrupted. But we would not get in deep, because I told him that, hey, I'm not knowledgeable in my religion. So that's the reason why I started to learn more. I did watch your videos, Sam Shimon, David Wood, and I wanted to share that with you.
The Muslim who married that woman, he will use her until she gets a little bit older, and then he will throw her, dump her like garbage, and he will replace her with someone newer. So
actually, his mom was not okay with that, and he made her convert. Not only him, another girl too. At the end of the day, they never.
We lost you. We don't hear you. She Haru.
Hi, can I jump in now?
Okay, Nayari, go ahead, Nayari.
Yes, yes. So, I was a Muslim as of May 7th. So thankfully I was able to see the truth and I converted. So that's kind of my new birthday now, May 7th. Not too long
So
ago.
you used to be, you are born from a Muslim family, Nayari?
Yes, yes. I grew up also in the Middle East.
All right.
Like big part of it.
But why you left Islam?
I couldn't practice it.
Hello.
It did not make sense to me. I just couldn't, the prayers didn't make sense, the fasting. Even just seeing the attitude of people changing and how they become so angry during Ramadan.
Because Islam is peace. You know?
It's like,
Like,
if you get this angry, so just eat.
yeah,
feed someone who needs who needs
Islam is
anything,
peace, but the second they go to the mosque, they come out like beast. But
I
Islam
know.
is peace, a peaceful Islam. And then the peaceful Islam teach Muslims to beat their wives peacefully,
Yes,
Yeah.
No, you do it lightly in your hand,
Muhammad, he
It's not
said
gonna
actually,
beat me.
Muhammad, he said, don't beat your wives as you beat your slaves. So supposedly
so I
Muhammad
guess
now is teaching them better manner, like teaching them how to beat them. Don't beat them like you beat your slaves.
I read something like they can be blue or green, like as long as they don't change color, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's like throughout my years, like I just couldn't. Nothing made sense to me, but I just went with it because it's more of a cultural. But never had that connection until just like decided to learn more about Christianity and it just hit home. It made sense immediately, and I was able to see the light, as
So,
they say.
but how you were able to find out? Like, I mean, there is something make you made the decision.
Nabil, I came across Nabil Qureshi's video, and then I just that's how I got into the whole I came across and I really liked his message. So I bought his book, Seeking Allah, Finding Jesus. Yeah. But it didn't take me long for some reason. Like I don't know. I'm happy. The problem that I have right now that I didn't tell my family yet, and that's kind of I just feel like I need more time to understand and learn, so I'm able to explain certain things because I know I've seen from all these debates and videos like how they come attacking. So I just want to be in a good place. But I did have a couple of questions related to the Sahih, Bukhari, and Tafsir, all the Hadith stuff. They always say like, well, this is not correct. This is not trusted. This is there like a more modern Hadith other than Bukhari and Muslim?
Well,
I want to look at the most moderate Hadith just to see if it makes any difference because
there's
every
nothing.
time
It cannot be exist. It cannot be exist. The word moderate, like there is a new Muhammad? No. So the hadith it have to come all the way back to the time of Muhammad. So the word moderate can be exist if there is Muhammad number 1, Muhammad number 2, Muhammad number 3. It's like software we updating, right? So there's a moderate software. But this is Muhammad the dumb, the same person who used to take shower with dead dogs and women blood from period. So those hadith are exist always, and Muslims they approve them. But since now the internet become a problem because Muslims, the hadith was okay all the time because nobody dared to question. So people they read, people they listen, people they say mashallah, right? But but the Muslim now, yeah, amazing, so beautiful, The Quran is a preserve, brother, and then we find the goat eating the Quran. But they are reading this hadith all the time, but nobody dare to question how in the world the goat ate the Quran and the Quran is gone. But they keep saying the Quran is preserved. So
and they said like if the house is burning, it will not burn.
Yeah, I mean,
all these things.
all
Yeah.
kind of hadith. So what now? What the Muslims they do? This is the moderate Muslims, not the moderate hadith. The moderate Muslims, they are trying to find a moderate way to dodge all the stupid stories about Muhammad. So all the
Right.
scandals, all the stupid things Muhammad he said, they try to hide it. The Muslim today is like a cat. The cat, she do poo-poo, and then she with
You
her,
go and bury it.
yeah, with her feet, she is funny, and then she lick her butt with her tongue. And this is what the Muslim today they are doing. They lick their butt with their tongue. Thinking, sorry for the, I apologize.
Funny.
This is the way I talk, I don't mean to.
No, I get it. No, I get it.
People know me. Sorry, I cannot fix it.
It's fun, but this is why he's so relatable. Like you can,
yeah. So they act like a cat, and they act actually. Even the biggest reporters of hadith, his name is Abu Huraira. You know what Abu Huraira means, right?
Yeah.
The father of the cat. So even the one who reported the hadith for them is the father of the cat. But the second you read for them, I mean, look at this: breastfeeding for adult. Are you serious?
Oh yes, I heard that in Egypt. I was actually in Egypt around that time. It's crazy.
There's the dean of the Azhar University. He made a fatwa that every woman she go in the bus, she have to do breastfeeding for everybody.
Yeah,
that's why I'm trying to find a neighbor who is a Muslim these days.
No one will dare to come near you.
But look, I mean, look at this stupidity.
You keep looking for them, but no one is going to come to you.
But can you believe it? There is somebody. One hand they say the women she have to wear burqa, and you think like Muslims are conservative. But then when you go inside the Islamic society and you are coming from Islamic background, you know how much corruption is involved behind the scenery. So breastfeeding for adult, zawaj muta, zawaj friend, urfi, zawaj misyar, zawaj.
Yeah, society is messed up. It's really, really messed up.
Yeah.
That's why I stayed away, because from a morality point of view, it's like you really can't apply it.
And they claim that they are the one who have the best moral in the world.
Yeah.
This is why in the Middle East, and I understand you are Middle Eastern like me, so in the Middle East we have to put bars, thick bars of steel on our windows, because we have a lot of morality there, to the point if you don't have bars you will lose all your furniture one day. I mean, do you see?
Yourself, and if you're a woman,
honestly, do you see how much morality? And if a woman walk alone in the street, she is a lady, she can tell you. If a woman she walk alone in the street, honest to God, they will shower her with sexual words, filthy language, if they don't even try to touch her.
No, it's insane. We're always so blamed for being,
But when they speak,
when we're always provoking them. We're always causing all the sins, all the problems.
Yeah, the women is the problem. Not only that.
We're all gonna meet in hell too.
Yeah, and they blame exactly. So the men they go like dogs, horny dogs in the street, but then they blame the women for everything happen. So actually, there's a story about Muhammad. He saw a woman, and look how evil he is. A woman, she was passing by, and she did not do anything.
He got horny.
And then he went to his wife, and look how, I mean, this is an act of a beast. His wife, she is doing leather tanning. When you do leather tanning, you have, I mean, this is Mecca. You can imagine how hot it is. So the fire, the boiling liquid, the boiling water, she is dumping the leather inside the liquid, and now Muhammad is horny. How he got horny? Not because he was staring at his wife. No. A woman was walking by. Look, the hadith in front of you. He saw a woman. He saw what? A woman.
What about the mother, which is you're supposed to look down?
Exactly. So they tell you, oh, brother, you have not to look, brother. But the Prophet, obviously, I mean, how the man will get horny unless he is looking extremely in a sexual way?
He's like X-ray. He's
like,
X-ray.
don't talk. You see, I say to Muslims, if you mention to me anything, I will give you a hadith. Guys, did she mention X-ray? Do you know that Prophet Muhammad, he mentioned X-ray in the hadith?
Did he?
Oh, yeah. Let me show you.
Oh.
Yeah. According to Muhammad, women in the heaven, the Huri, not you, the Muslim man, will be able to see the marrow of their bones. Do you see it?
I would be scared.
Huh?
I would be scared.
Yeah, but I mean, this is X-ray. Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
I mean, you will see a woman. Okay. I mean, imagine your wife became a jellyfish suddenly, and now you see the bones. So how in the world this is supposedly beautiful? So Muhammad, he knew the Arab are obsessed with white women.
Yes. Oh, that was another problem for me because I'm black.
Ah, here we go. See?
Oh, so yeah.
Yeah.
So you can imagine the amount of racism. They talk about racism here in the U.S. They have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, that's additional issue. And we have tons of hadith about it.
It's a really big.
Yeah,
it's a really big issue. Everything bad is black. So.
Exactly. And, you know, but don't worry, when you go to heaven, Allah will make you white.
I'll become a jellyfish too. You know what I'll do? I'll sing them all.
Yeah, according to the Quran, according to the hadith too, when the Muslim, they enter heaven, there's two angels waiting for them. One, they will give you two drinks. One will make you white and look like so white and bright, and one will make you tall. The woman, she will be 30 miles tall. The man will be 90 miles tall. But I'm trying to find a picture how women look like in heaven. Hold on. Where is how?
Doesn't seem attractive, but
yeah. But you know what? I mean, you being a black is not an issue no more in heaven, because he will see a jellyfish. he will not see your color no more.
The fact that be too tall, no one's gonna see you.
Oh boy! I mean, this is the most like why it's so important. I mean, what do you mean transparent? Because they are so white. So they are so white to the point we will see the marrow of their bones. And this is how Muhammad is so, I mean, so trashy. He fabricated stories. I mean, isn't it obvious that this is a fabrication? What is this? Why the women we will see the marrow of their bones?
Which is why like all the hadith, everyone, any hadith that I touch, they'll say that doesn't make sense. It's not reliable.
Oh, you know, it's reliable as long the one they speak to is a foolish person. The second, he is a person of knowledge. They say it is, depend they are talking to who. So if the person is naive, you know,
I have mixed in my family. Some people are very religious, but my immediate family, they're not. Again, for the same reason, no one can really follow through the teachings. But I do have, like, from my mom's side, like, they're very religious people, and they're always quoting the Quran, the Hadith, in every single thing that they do. It's embedded.
So your mom is still a Muslim?
Sorry?
Your mom is still a Muslim?
Yes, everybody. I'm the only one. I haven't told anyone yet, so it's been a couple of weeks now. So.
Well, if you want, you can invite your mother here, and I promise you, I will speak to her in a nice way, so maybe we can help her to, you know, to find the truth. You know,
yes.
If you want,
that would be great.
Yeah, you can invite her.
Yeah.
Just tell me, like, you take the microphone first, remind me of yourself, and tell me my mom is here. You know, if you can talk to her, and I will be happy to talk to her. You know.
Okay, I think it will be the language.
Do you know the hadith, Nayali, about Allah, how Allah created the white people and the black people?
No.
No?
Okay. But I don't know why I'm about to laugh.
Yeah. No, because I want you to show it to your mom.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I'm actually taking notes, so you can.
Yeah. Let me see if somebody can post it. If anybody have it ready. So Muhammad, he said that when Allah created, you speak Arabic, right?
Yes.
All right. That make it even better. So when Allah, He created Adam, He hit Adam in his right shoulder. And there we go. All right. I will post the link for you in Discord. It's in English and in Arabic. Look at this ugly, evil Muhammad, racist. And I don't know how in the world anyone, he is black, he will follow such a scumbag like Muhammad. Abu Darda reported Allah the Messenger saying, when God created Adam, when Allah created Adam, He created him and He struck his right shoulder, and He brought forth his offspring white like small ants. And He struck his left shoulder, and He brought forth offspring black as though they were charcoal. Then He said to the party in the right side, which means the white, you go to paradise and I don't care. And He said to the left party, which means the black, you go to hell and I don't care. Can you believe it?
It's funny, but not funny. But I mean, it.
Can you believe it how filthy this man is?
Okay, so this is Albani. Right.
Okay. Here, this is Mishkat, yeah. But we can find it. This is supposed. I think you can find it in the Tirmidhi, the same hadith.
Yeah.
So, and this is a Sahih hadith, by the way. This is a Sahih hadith.
It's posted. If it's not, that's the other thing. If it's not Sahih, why would they publish?
Yeah, no. You see, but
that's but
this excuse. I mean, this excuse cannot even in this one they cannot even use it because it is authentic, like the game of week, and it doesn't work.
And even if it's not, it's very confusing. And that's kind of you're deceiving me. You're always like making me wonder.
Yeah, and they say to you, Islam. They say to you, Islam is a preserved. But then the second we check, they say to us, this is weak. Let me show you that this is authentic. So you know Arabic. Let me show you here. Let me pause.
No, I mean, if it's already on like Sunnah.com, like that's what I'm.
Yeah, but no. I will show it from the very important Muslim website here. Mm-hmm. Do you see it says Sahih?
Yeah.
See it? Sahih.
Yeah.
Sahih. All of those is Sahih. Sahih.
You know, when they're all Sahih, and when you tell them, they tell you no, it's not.
Yeah,
okay.
But I mean,
but that's
But they cannot lie to us no more. I mean, that's it. It is Sahih.
No.
So it's authentic. The game is over because the game of weak and da'if. This is a game they play it with everybody.
God created Adam, so He struck his right shoulder and brought forth white offspring as if they
can all see it.
Huh? Sorry?
Now, I said the information is so accessible now, so it's not that you have to go
the internet. The internet, maybe it have a benefit for Muslims to flood the media with fabricated videos, Quran and science and discovery of science and etc. But then the same internet cause a big problem because I can go right now and speak to someone who live in Mecca and they can listen to me and what they can do about it. Yeah. But as you see, this is a hadith. Every Muslim who is black should leave Islam immediately. And this is a very authentic. And we have Quran speak about black and white too. Allah in the Quran make it clear. Actually, even the Muslim, I'm sure you heard, like if I ask you right now, what the Muslim they say to you, or when you were a Muslim, what they told you, why the black stone become black?
Was it cursed?
Because of sin. The black stone was white like milk, and the sin of mankind made it black. But what does that mean? If you think carefully about it, that means sin make you black, correct?
Yeah.
So the black stone was white like milk.
Yeah, and there is something I remember, like.
Yeah, this is the Quran too. Yeah.
You do a bit, yeah.
Yeah. But
no, there are plenty of things that are, that just they're not right at all. But yeah, I think it'll be a great idea to bring my mom on.
Your mom, your dad, whoever you want, your mom, your dad, your sisters.
Unfortunately, my dad, is deceased, but he's actually one of the best person in the family.
Well, maybe it's good to bring him here then. I will be happy to talk to him.
Yeah. Now, 2 questions. I have 2 more questions.
All right.
One about adoption, because that was at some point I already have children, but I wanted to adopt one of the children from the war, like, and then they were saying haram, and I can't bring a girl because I have boys, and I can't bring a boy because adoption is haram. But the other reason they were saying adoption was prohibited was to prevent mixing of the lineage.
Yeah.
So no one will end up marrying their own sister, or someone will marry somebody that they're not supposed to.
No, this is another reason. That's another reason. That is false. Muhammad himself, his wife Khadija, she adopted because Muhammad cannot have kids.
Right. Yeah, Ibrahim.
Zayd. She adopted Zayd. And because Muhammad want to have sex with the wife of his son, then he forbid adoption. Look how evil he is. So adoption was okay and even practiced by Muhammad, because adoption is a very noble act of a human being, to adopt a child he is not yours and to take care of him, right? So why it's bad? And what do you mean, like, lineage? I mean, okay.
Like to not give them your last name.
Okay, but still you can adopt and don't give him your last name, whatever last name he have. But what does have to do with this? So the excuse is because Muhammad wanted to have sex with this woman, Zainab, which the story says clearly what happened. He went to her house. According to the Muslims, he have lust for her. It says fahawiha. He saw her wearing very see-through clothes, and Allah, he made the curtain move, and her clothes fly. Allah, he made it happen, So Muhammad, he saw her.
That's not pimping.
Huh?
That's not pimping. I'm sorry. That's like Allah pimping for him.
Yeah, exactly. Allah is a pimp. Allah is a pimp. I don't know why Allah is not doing this to me. I mean, I see women every day in the street. Allah never moved the curtain.
Because you're not Muslim, you should be.
Even I drove 7 hours to go to the beach. I saw it was rainy day and all women wearing clothes, and it was cold. And Allah did not remove any curtain.
That's your punishment, being Muslim.
Yeah, and look, even the Quran says, and Allah, why you are telling the husband to keep his wife? Allah says to Muhammad, why you are telling the husband to keep his wife? Why?
Oh God, I'm reading this is bad.
If you read this story in chapter 33, verse number 37, and you read the interpretation of Al-Qurtubi, and you know Arabic, you can show it to your mom, you will see it's privilege number 11. Muhammad have 16 privilege, most of them about sex. But privilege number 11, if the Prophet eyes fall into a woman, her husband must divorce her immediately so the Prophet can do boom boom to her. Can you believe how filthy, trashy this garbage cult is? If his eyes...
And they let him?
Huh?
And they let him do that? Married to also
well, this is what he did. He did that. Who dare? Who dare to question? Who dare? Nobody dare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So when the Muslim, they say this is a privilege, like in the other day, like just last week, the Muslim, he said to me, so what? It was a girl, actually. Remember, guys? A Muslim girl, she called me. She said, so what? It's a privilege. This is not a fornication. He's a prophet. So if he is a prophet, he can fornicate, and they call it a privilege. If he is a prophet, he can steal the wife of somebody, and it's a privilege.
Then how come the other prophets didn't do that?
Whoever do such a thing, he is a bad man. It doesn't matter if you call yourself a prophet, if you call yourself a priest, if you call yourself whatever you call yourself. Prophet should be the most decent, not the opposite. He should be the example of people, not the opposite. I am being a prophet. I have a duty more than others to give them an example of how to live, not how to be pervert.
Well, he's given an example how to enter the bathroom.
Yeah, I mean, did you watch the video about
left foot, right foot?
You watch it?
These are some of the things like I just, that sounds like every single thing I can't follow.
Did you watch the video about the bathroom?
No.
No, you missed your life. I mean, that's it. You missed 10 years of your life. Let me find it for you. Hold on.
There's a baby for everything. I'm new to this. That's why I'm not in social media or like
I am
watch a
afraid.
lot of things up until recently. That's why a lot of things I may not have
I'm
seen.
afraid if I showed you this video, you might convert to Islam back. I don't know. I'm not sure if I should show it to you or not. Guys, should I show her to her? I don't know. I'm not
Please
sure
do.
really. Because she might convert to Islam again if I play the video.
I'm not making this
Hold on. I will show it to you, and you know what? Let us try our luck. Either you become a Muslim, and you might become an imam too. Oh, I forgot you are a female. You cannot.
I can't do anything.
Yeah, you can't be
Besides, I have a
you
hard
can't even
brain.
be what? A witness in the court. Okay, here we go. So watch this video and let us see if you will stay as a you will not come back to Islam. I'm just trying to help you.
The shaitan, he not only runs, but the hadith says lahu only runs. The shaitan, when you give the adhan, the shaitan, he not only runs, but the hadith says lahu durat.
Wow.
You know durat is?
No.
Durat is he runs, and as he's running, his fart comes out.
Here he is.
Lahu durat. I'm not making this the hadith.
It's a hadith.
So that shaitan made me do sin.
Really?
Get up. Yeah, just get up. Just give the adhan.
Allahu Akbar.
That shaitan, you're gonna make him leak some serious gas.
Oh boy.
Serious gas. So you go into the toilet, Bismillah, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-khubuthi wal khaba'is. So Allah protect me from these devils. You go in there with your left foot. The left foot you went in, you get a reward for that. The dua you said, shaitan will not see you. You're invisible. The shaitan can't see you anymore. That's in a hadith.
That's it. That's it.
If you don't say the dua, what happens is the shaitan not only comes inside, but the hadith of Tirmidhi says he plays with your bowels. He plays with the bowels. So you're inside there, you're thinking you're going to be out there in 5 minutes. He's taking you 20 minutes and you're still not halfway there. You know why? Because Uncle Shaitan is going, ooh, la la. You know why? Because Uncle Shaitan is going, ooh, la la.
This is amazing.
This is the religion of Allah. So are you sure you don't want to convert back to Islam? I'm trying to help you, sister.
Yes, because this I can't stay like that. Yeah, I have to go back.
Now, come on, because now, be honest with me. When you go to the bathroom, excuse me. When you go, don't tell us too much detail. But when you go to the bathroom, aren't you struggling?
This is what I play with my kid. Like, now you see me, now you don't. Like, and I'm invisible. Like my 5-year-old.
Yeah, you can't see you. Shaitan can't. Actually, I did use this method when I went to the bank today. I went to the bank. I enter with my left foot, and nobody can see me. I got the money. I opened the drawers.
Yeah.
I took the cash. I left the bank. Nobody noticed. I was invisible. And even I hit the guy behind the counter in his back. He looked behind him. He said, "Nobody." It worked. So guys, you try it. You enter the bank with your left foot.
With your left foot first.
Invisible.
No, but in seriousness, this sounds like possession. Like all people are possessed with some demon, right?
But this,
if the shaitan is constantly.
But this is
following you.
But this is telling you how silly those who believe in Muhammad, and how silly the companion around him in his time. How naive they are, to the point they are listening to such a stupid story and they believe it is.
Yeah, waiting for him, and they're probably
and
just
look,
like.
Now we are in 2024, and this guy, he have technology in front of him. He have a microphone. He is in the internet. He have a camera, and he is explaining to us how shaitan he play with your bowels. It's true, brother. Hey, brother, can you? I would like to ask the sheikh if he can take a camera with him to the bathroom, and he enter with the right foot, and let us see what will happen. Is shaitan going to do? Shaitan, he fart when you pray, brother?
Shaitan, he not only runs, But the hadith says lahu durat. You know what durat is?
No, we don't.
Durat is
Now we know.
he runs, and as he's running, his claw comes out. Lahu durat. I'm not making this is a hadith.
All right.
So you
know how like they said like some of the not some, I mean a lot of the Quran was plagiarized from different stories, different. What are the main kind of plagiarized verses or in the Quran? Because I'm thinking I want to like use this to prove.
If there is any, can you repeat the question again? You want to see if there is any things Muhammad copy?
Yes, something that was a straight copy. Like,
okay, I will give you exactly as long you speak Arabic. There is a book, is written I believe by a Lebanese person. It's called Qis wa Nabi, a priest and prophet.
Qis wa Nabi.
You can download it from the internet. You will find tons of verses Muhammad he stole from the Bible.
Okay.
So he made like a very good work, like study comparing between how here and that, so you can download it. It's in Arabic. You speak Arabic, and you will find this is the best one because it's like I can show you one after one after one. But if you can have a book, all of it is about this. Why not?
No, that's actually I like reading, so this is perfect. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I mean, I have to thank everyone that that takes time to research and analyze and make this information so easy for us to comprehend, and I just
we are happy
all the work that you do.
Yeah, we are happy that you left Islam and you know the truth now.
I am very happy to.
Yeah.
I'm very, very happy.
And we hope soon we can help you with your mom and your dad too.
Yeah.
Just let me know. I'm almost here every day, and I don't enter here with my left foot, So you will see me. I will be visible.
I will see you. But I don't see your picture. That's why you're probably looking.
Yeah, I enter with left foot.
You're logging on with your left hand.
I left with left foot. I enter Discord with left foot only if I don't want anyone to see me, Yeah, like.
Well, that's a problem actually for my son because one of my sons is a lefty, and every time we're in a place where they're Muslim, they keep yelling at him for eating with his left hand.
Yeah.
But he's a lefty.
Yeah, Muhammad, he said, if a person he eat with his left hand, the shaitan eat with him.
What do you mean?
If a person he eat with his left hand, shaitan eat with him.
So we should make this a diet book.
I mean, there's madness. Like, how shaitan, what? So this is why he said the left hand, if you remember, the hadith I showed you about the black people.
Yeah.
Why the black?
Like
why the black are made from the left hand? Because this is the hand of shaitan. The white are made from the right shoulder, for this is the hand of God. So this is why you cannot eat with the left hand, for if you do so,
you're feeding the devil.
You are feeding the devil, exactly.
Well, that's a new diet then.
Yeah.
Just tell anyone that wants to lose weight to eat with their left hand. The devil will eat them. Don't lose weight.
The funny is, like, what if somebody, let us say, he uses two hands at the same time?
Oh, yeah, that would be confusing.
Who's eating? I will join Allah with shaitan eating the same together,
Bring peace to the Middle East.
Yeah, what a crazy religion. Yeah, so the hadith say, let me see if I can find you the reference. Okay. Yeah, the Prophet, he says, لا يأكل أحدكم بشماله. He forbid, don't eat, anyone should not eat. So it's forbidden, totally forbidden. Oh, you cannot find it here. Hold on. It should be here. Here we go. Do you see now why? It says, the Messenger of Allah says, no person should eat and drink with his left hand, for Satan's eats with his left hand and drink with his left hand. So what does it have to do with that?
I have no idea.
Hey, but
my first time, like he's struggling, like he doesn't like to eat.
But look how stupid Muhammad, hold on. Look how stupid Muhammad is. As long he said, Shaitan he eat with his left hand, that means Shaitan he have a right hand too.
So these are the teachings. Like this is insane.
No, if the left is bad, but by saying he eat with his left hand, that means he have a right hand. So is Shaitan half good, half bad like us?
Yeah, or he's a lefty like my son.
Oh boy, what a crazy garbage.
Oh my God. Yeah. I'm glad I'm able to see this clearly right now. Like it's
superstition, religion,
very
and
thankful.
fiction and stupidity.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, since I learned this, I stopped using my hands at all. You know.
Yeah, we should have had one hand.
No,
one over everything.
No, you don't understand. Look what I did. I will show you what I did. You can see my screen, right?
Yes. Yeah.
I will show you what I do. Here we go. I listen to the advice of a Prophet Muhammad. He says, Ibn Abbas reported the Prophet saying, when one of you eats, he must not wipe his hands till he lick it or give it to someone else to lick it.
Oh.
A slave?
Is that during famine?
Huh? I mean, can you believe it?
Famine?
So you should what? You should lick it or give it to someone to lick it. You know? Recommended to lick one finger and wipe the bowl and to eat piece of the food that drop after removing any dirt in it. It disliked to wipe one hand before licking it because it is possible that the blessing of the food is there.
Oh my God.
So now,
yeah, that didn't work during COVID.
And listen, no, you don't, and now not only this, Muhammad is an Orthodox Christian. He used 3 fingers. The Sunnah is to eat with the 3 fingers. Hey, what? You know what the 3 fingers?
Is that why pork has 3?
You can't eat with the 5 fingers. Remember, the right hand and 3 fingers in the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit.
This is all new to me. I've never heard about this.
We'll keep coming here. You will hear a lot of stories here. You will hear, but now you know.
I just can't. I get so. I don't have patience for it. And the only reason I want to just know a little bit about it, just to speak with my family. But other than that, it's like I really don't have the patience. Like when I read these things, it just.
Listen, Naila, from now on, I want you to promise me, if you eat, you never clean your fingers. You give your fingers to your neighbor to lick it.
Well, I have a dog. That's another thing.
A dog, exactly. The dog would do it. When one of you finish, look at the serious teaching of the Prophet. When one of you finishes eating, you should not wipe his fingers until he has licked them himself or given it to someone else to lick it. Hey, wife, come here. Lick my finger.
That's embarrassing.
I mean, not only saying lick it, he's saying give it to someone. I mean, what do you mean give it to someone to lick it?
Oh, wow.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, well, this was very, very helpful. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
You're welcome. And we pray that your family will leave Islam too.
From the chat, I feel the love. I love everyone.
Yeah, well, we are happy to have you, sister. God bless you.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
And from now on, never use a towel, please. Practice Islam. Just lick it, and let somebody lick it.
Yes, well, I have the dog who is forbidden. There.
But the dog, but Allah,
people don't even come to me.
But Allah, He hates dogs.
Which is great.
Allah hates dogs. Be careful, Allah hates dogs. Angels will not enter a house have dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good reason. I got it so nobody comes over.
So the angels of Allah will not join your house. That's good.
Yeah. I don't have angels.
No, hold on. If the angels of Allah don't enter a house, have a dog. So how the angel of death will take your life? You will live forever. Good for you. Have you ever heard of an angel cannot enter a house because there is a puppy?
That's a most angel.
This angel, he is so gay. Sorry, I cannot enter the house. There is a. Like, hello, it's okay, it's safe, it's okay. Come here, go here. No, sorry, I cannot enter the house. There is a puppy there. I see the puppy. Hey, Angel, come on, you have 600 wings. If you fart at the puppy, he will die. Come on, get in. No, sorry, I cannot. I have a phobia from dogs.
Wow.
An angel of God, yeah.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Okay, well, thank you.
All right, sister, take care.
I'll give the room to someone else. Thank you.
All right, thank you. We go back to Shiharu. Are you there, Shiharu? Sorry, we lost you.
For some reason I could not hear you up there. I was not talking. So.
No, there is a reason you cannot hear me. Let me tell you why.
Why?
I mean, I will drive everyone who speak to me crazy because I keep showing reference. Shaitan, he did pee in your ears. Don't you know that? I'm serious. No, I'm serious. Here we go.
No, really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Prophet Muhammad, he said that Shaitan, he sleep in your nose and he pee in your ears, and when you do yawning, he jump in your mouth. All right? So as you see here, all those hadith in front of you, I don't know if you can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So Muhammad, he don't, Prophet Muhammad don't lie. All those things proven to be scientifically accurate.
Yeah, that's true. I remember them telling me that Muhammad never, ever lies. I was like, that's not true. Because they have a problem with Jesus being perfect as a man, but at the same time they say that Muhammad is a perfect man. I'm like, so you have a problem that Jesus is perfect.
Muhammad is
the have a problem that Muhammad is perfect. That's the consistency that they show me, and I'm like, oh.
Muhammad is the perfect idiot.
Exactly.
There is a movie, it's called The Perfect Host. Have you ever seen it?
No.
The Perfect Host, actually, the first time I saw it, right away, I noticed something about it. It is Muhammad's story.
Okay.
It is literally Muhammad's story. So I advise everybody to watch this movie, The Perfect Host, or Perfect Host. Let me try to remember the name. Usually I don't remember names, actually, of movies or actors. I'm the last one who care for those things. But this movie was special because it presents a person who live in illusion, he's delusional, and he write letters to himself, and he hear voices and he see images. Let me see, here we go. Yeah, it's called Perfect Host, not The Perfect Host. Perfect Host.
Okay, Perfect Host.
Yeah, Perfect Host. The second you watch the story, you will know right away why I say this is a story about Muhammad. Immediately you will see it. This guy, he speak to people, he see them in his table, he invite them to dinners, he even have sex with them, but there's nobody there. Totally nobody. Totally, it's an illusion. He write letters to himself as from his girlfriend. Imagine he write letters. He put it in the mailbox, and then he opened the letter to read it, because this is a letter from his girlfriend.
Wow.
So this story here, really, obviously the one who wrote this story, he's smart, because it is something you cannot predict. Like, if I did not tell you now, actually I should not tell you, because now I destroyed the movie. But
no, you can tell.
But this is a movie. It's important to watch, really, if you want to understand Muhammad, how he is. Filthy man. He is illusionate. He thinks he's so important, and everything is made to make him happy. So he create character to make those characters serving him. So Gabriel as a character, Allah is a character, and then the rest is just, slaves. So when Muhammad, he wants something to happen, he say, Allah said to me. When Muhammad, he wants something to happen, he say, Jibreel said to me. And then nobody can discuss. This man, he do not need Jibreel. He have him always, all around his house. Wherever he go, even, just watch the movie and see. I'm sure people will like it. But be careful, it's not like there's some sceneries are not good unless you are 6 years like Aisha and over.
Actually, I have two. The first one is about I was talking about recently with them about the Quran's perfection. I didn't show, but I did tell them about how there is many Qurans, and they told me, oh, those are just what did they say? Those are just
reading.
Yeah, different readings, different words like translation.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Still, there is no perfection.
Dialects, yeah, different dialects.
First of all, why Allah He need to write the Quran in 7 different way to explain His book or to make it clear? So if Allah, this is actually the story itself proving imperfection, because I wrote many books. So imagine I have to write the same book 7 times in order for you to understand what I'm saying. That means the author is horrible, correct? So why Allah even need to give Muhammad the Quran 7 times? If the Quran was made by the perfect God himself, and there's no need for all of this. Allah love equality. Yeah. So when Muhammad he said that, actually he was trying to cover him being a false prophet. He cannot remember what he said yesterday. So he recited the Quran again, and then the Quran come differently. So when the Muslims they found out, they were fighting about how the verse should be said or the chapter should be said. They came to Muhammad and they were fighting over it. So Muhammad he told the first one, okay, say how you say it. Muhammad he said, oh, this is true. He asked the second guy who don't agree with the other one. He said, okay, you say it. He said in a different way. Muhammad he said, you are true too, because Allah he sent me the Quran in 7 ways. And here you notice Muhammad he never mentioned that to his followers before until they start fighting. So he created just the excuse now as a way to cover why the Quran he himself is repeating is not matching the Quran he himself he just said yesterday. So here you see this story here proves that Allah cannot be God, for if God cannot explain to himself to the audience by writing one book, he need to rewrite the same book, not different book, the same book 7 times. And according to Muhammad, each time Allah he says he give him one Quran, new reading, he says, I cannot, I seek burden from Allah. My people, they cannot do so, which means the Quran is not still clear for them. We have to make one more and one more until he gave him 7. So when they say the Quran is perfect, actually the same story proves the Quran is imperfect. And you know, if Allah is the best who speak Arabic as the Muslim they claim, which is false, then why I need to rewrite the same? And you know, remember, those Arab are a small tiny group in the Arabian Peninsula. So why I need to write the Quran 7 times for a village of 2,000 people? You know, what about then? What about Moses? What about David? According to Muslims, the army of David, army alone, not the nation, they used to be all the way from Jerusalem all the way to the city of Isfahan in Iran. A massive millions of soldiers. So how David, according to Muslim, he is a prophet, how come he have one book, not 7 books, and his people they understand very well the book? So does that mean that the God who write Hebrew he's do better than the God who write Arabic? Yeah, it's just a stupid religion wherever they go. That's why I say to you, bring those guys here and you will see that they have no legitimate answer to say for anything.
Yes, I will definitely. They will be open to come and discuss, because they want to learn. But at the same time, I feel like they want to defend in a way because they think it's right.
If you are looking for a reference, you can get my books. I don't like to promote my books. I don't usually speak about them, but you can get my books from Amazon, and it's just it is nothing but like a truck of reference.
Yes,
we'll get them busted in everything they say. However, the easiest way and the free way to do it, same time you will gain weight because you will laugh a lot, is to come here. Join those people here. But I'm warning you, you will gain weight. Hey guys, who of you here he gained weight since you joined my Discord or my Rumble or YouTube? Give me one if you gain weight because you are laughing. I'm serious, they gain weight. I mean, people complain, especially ladies, you know.
Damn.
Because of me, they are gain weight. They keep laughing, you know. Yeah. Even some of them, their husband is upset from me because, like, his wife, she is gaining weight. What we will do? Yeah, see, look how many of them. Unbelievable. Look, she got Zakir, he got 22 pounds. Listen. Don't blame Zakir Naik because you gain weight, because Zakir Naik have nothing to do with it. And I can, Zakir, did you hear what I say? Listen, Prince. First of all, he gained weight in line. I cannot believe him if he didn't check the picture. Because Zakir Naik, hold on, how he can show you a picture? Haram, it's a female. Listen, Prince, I thought first of all it's a female. So I didn't. So hold on, you thought it's a female and you want to see the picture? Listen, Prince, I made a mistake. I meant to say I thought it's a male, but it turned to be a female. Therefore, it's haram. Thank you very much. I don't want to see her picture. However, please, if they can send me the picture in private, I don't mind. Zakir Naik, shame on you. You are married, aren't you? Listen, Prince, if you see my wife, you will go crazy. She is really like the Pandi. Zakir Naik, shame on you. Come on. Anyway.
You really imitate him very well.
Yeah, this is Dr. Zakir Naik. Any other question, Sheikh Haru? Maybe we can take another customer. A Muslim
Yes,
customer.
please. Yeah, I know. I will take. I just a quick one. What does karats mean exactly?
What is what?
I'm not pronouncing well, but it's karat. It says that these are the Quran, like
You mean
variations of
qira'at.
it.
You mean
Qira'at, yes.
Qira'at mean reading.
Oh,
Reading.
okay.
Yeah. You see, even the word Quran is not an Arabic word. It's an Aramic word coming from the word qara, qarra, wara'a. Qarra mean he said, ra'a mean he saw. So simply, you say what you saw, which is a clear evidence that even the Quran never was in Arabic. What we have today is something else. This is obviously was in Aramic.
True.
Yeah.
All right.
And there is tons of things in the Quran actually prove to us that the Quran is the origin of it is Aramic. As an example, if you go to chapter 36, verse number 1, you will see that verse 1, it says Yasin. Actually, this is the name of the chapter. This is the name of the whole chapter in the Quran. Yasin. Do you see my screen?
Yes.
Ya is a word meaning God. Sin is the name of the God. If you read here, you will see, even the Muslim, they say that this is a word coming from the Syriac language. Do you see it?
Yeah, Syriac.
Syriac, which means the Syrian, Aramaic.
Yep.
So even the Muslim acknowledge that the Quran have Aramaic. But then here you need to ask yourself, okay, what does this mean? Muslim, they say, Allah knows best what this Allah mean by this verse.
Wow.
It's a miracle. Cool. It's a miracle.
Very good.
It's a miracle. This is why we can't understand. What a stupid miracle. Yeah. So Yasin, simply, this is God's sin. God's sin is a very well-known God, which is the moon god. Yeah? Is a word meaning God. Sin is the name of the God, and that is the moon god. So it's just another name of Allah.
That's true. Makes sense.
And the Muslim do not know. If you go right now, type in Google, all of you, type in Google, God sin. In fact, in English now, you say this is sin. Why? Because when the European, they become a Christian, anyone who do something wrong, they use the word sin. They say this is sin, which means this is pagan. This is from the time worshipping the moon god. This is sin. So Muhammad the Silly, he took words from the Aramaic. He did not know what they mean. And as you see, even the Muslims do not know what they mean. But it is just Aramaic language, speaking of the god of the moon.
Wow.
So come here from time to time and listen, join the group here. There's many girls like you, you know. And by the way, I want to advise everybody here, Discord, Ramble, YouTube. Don't share private information. Don't trust anyone. And the one who curse Muhammad more, they might be your enemy, your worst enemy. Because Muslims are willing to come and curse Muhammad and laugh at Muhammad in order to do jihad. So don't trust, don't share information. They call their name Johnny, Tony, all those names, they mean nothing.
Wait,
so be
so
careful.
they curse at Muhammad, but they do. So
Yeah,
not...
Muslims are allowed to do taqiyya. In Islam, they can lie, and
Yes.
this is a satanic religion. So chapter 3, verse number 28 says it clearly that a Muslim, he can lie, and in the purpose to do victory for Allah. So they can say even the F word to Muhammad. He can make fun of Muhammad. He can make fun of the Quran. As long he doesn't mean it in his heart, it's okay. As long the purpose of this is to protect Islam, it is okay. So be careful. Don't, like, you see somebody making fun of Muhammad, you believe he's a Christian. No. And just to let you know, all the admins I have, I do not know them. I do not know them. Which means, it might be there's one of them is a Muslim. How do I know? He cursed Muhammad, he laughed at Muhammad. I don't know. So this is internet, and this is why I'm warning you. So don't think if somebody is an admin, that means he's a trustworthy. I do not know them. I never met them. They never met me. All right?
All right. Thank you. Because I recently, well, not recently, but I met a friend, well, this is through Instagram. He started telling me, like, oh, Jesus and everything, and then, yeah, F Muhammad. I was like, wait, are you an ex-Muslim or what's going on? And he started telling me, I'm an ex-Muslim, I'm a Christian, that he's a Pakistani that lives in Dubai now. And I'm concerned.
Yeah, you see, first of all, I don't know who is he, but I'm not saying everyone who do that, but be careful, you know, be careful, don't trust,
Yes.
don't keep, internet is internet, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, like now, if I ever ask you any private information, you should ask me why you are asking me, who are you? If I say I'm a Christian prince, you should say, so what? Why you need to know more about me? What's your business? So
True.
you are in the internet, you should not share your private information. Never send your pictures, your address, etc. None of the business of anyone. And if we are here coming to speak about religion, well, this is the topic we have here, nothing else. So never give any information. And if somebody asks you, that should warn you and give you an alarm about the person. Because why he need to know? Be careful, you know? And,
yes.
And these days, even they are fooling the police. I mean, they are calling the police, scamming them. Imagine.
That's true.
Honestly, they call the police. Guys, imagine they call the police. They are using the FBI number. Can you believe it? Scammers,
Wow.
They are making a number look like it is official number of the FBI. Or they will call you at home and you will see in your phone, it says the police. You check in the internet, this is the police number in your town. You will believe it. They will tell you your son, he is in trouble, you have to bail him out. They have information about you. They know your son's name, they know your name, they know where you live, they know everything about you. They say to you, your son now in jail, you have to pay $5,000 immediately, otherwise we are going to transfer him somewhere, and then right away you go to your credit card, please, no, please stop, I will pay it right now, bail him out, you know, and then they scam you. You go to the police, you find there's none of that. They are not only this, they are using AI to create your voice. So they will use your voice to call somebody. So if you receive a phone call from your own son with his voice, don't believe it until you check it out for sure. Like you call him back to the number which you know that this is your son. Not only receive a number, look like your son, and even his voice. So they are getting very evil. Like I saw actually today in the news, somebody, he scammed people. I forgot the name of the article, but I can search for it again. He made the voice of Sean Hannity in Fox News, Laura Ingraham, CNN anchor, all of those promoting casino game, casino, you know, casino app. And then there's no casino. And those people, they never spoke. It was an AI video, but if you watch it, it looked real. It looked really the guy from Fox News talking about this casino. So be careful. I wanted actually to make a video about this, but good we mention it. So now we have this AI is going to make a big problem for a lot of people. They can make you say things you never said because it's your voice. People will believe it.
Wow.
So be careful, you know?
Yes.
And like this one about the police is a different story. I mean, imagine now the police call you, and it's not the police, but it's the number of the police. How they can do it, I don't know. But they are able, obviously.
Exactly. One more thing, Christian, please. Sorry if I'm
All right.
taking your time. I heard about this also from them. About that, they told me this. We love Jesus more, and they try to grow long beards, and I asked them, why do you do that? Because apparently this is what their imam told them, that if a man, or this is what a prophet said, I don't know if he was I don't remember if he was a prophet or an imam, that if they grow their beards, long beards, they are closer to God. Is that true, or he was just messing, or he doesn't know?
First of all, how little hair in my face will make me close to God.
Exactly.
That is
Because they told
alone.
me.
That is alone is a sign of his stupidity.
Yeah. Because they said, did Jesus have a beard? I'm like, I don't know. I don't actually don't know.
Where he got the? Do he have the picture of Jesus having a beard?
Exactly. And because they think that the image is the one that they show in the,
First of all, what if somebody cannot even grow a beard? Most of Asian, they don't have beard, so they are not close to God.
Exactly.
Most of Asian and many of African, they don't have beard. Usually the one who have beard is the nation of monkeys, which us the Arab. So if I look like a monkey, it does not make me close to God. However, mentioning monkeys, according to Muslims, monkeys are Muslims too. There's a hadith where a monkey, female monkey, she cheated her husband, chimpanzee, Mr. Chimpanzee. He was a big sheikh and he have a beard. So she committed fornication, filthy, cheating her husband, Mr. Chimpanzee. What a shameful behavior. So the Muslim chimpanzee, they stone her to death.
Wow.
Maybe he think that because chimpanzee have a lot of hair and they are close to God and they are Muslims, maybe he think this is why we should be close to God by a beard.
Wow.
Yeah, Muhammad, he made it actually an obligation to do so, but this is a stupid reason to believe we are close to God.
Yeah, that's why they were serious.
And not only this, Muhammad, he commanded them to shave their mustache and to grow their beard, and that will make them look ugly actually. Yeah, because if a man, he shave his mustache and then there is a beard, let me see if I can show you a picture of somebody. You will see right away it's ugly. I mean, this doesn't make sense. Let us see how you will look with beard. Actually, Muhammad, he commanded them to color their hair with henna. Let us see, and then you will see how ugly it is, and how that will make me close to God. That will make me look so weird and so ugly. Let us see. I'm just looking for.
You should just Google demons, because that's what they look like with their red head, the henna.
Yeah, actually, you saw those pictures before.
I know the look. I know the look you're talking about.
Really?
I've seen them. I've seen them a lot. They do henna in their hair. And
this is not.
red.
I thought Shiharu was talking. It turned to be this Nayari. Yeah, now I know why.
Yeah, it's like I've seen a lot of them before. That's they always scared me because they look like demons.
Exactly, they look scary. Let us see. I'm trying to find something is acceptable to see. Okay, Sunnat. Let us see. Yeah, Muhammad, he commanded them to color their hair. He forbade them from coloring it with black, because this is what the Jews do. But he commanded them to use henna and red hair. Let's see here. I mean, what's wrong? Now I cannot find any picture. I mean, there's tons of pictures usually, and now I cannot find them. Okay, hold it. Al-Sheikh Al-Zaid. Okay, now I remember. Yeah, I think this one would be. Here we go. So this is how their prophet, he commanded them. But this guy actually, he is not doing it perfectly, because he is not shaving his mustache. Let us see. They make it so red and so stupid. Yeah, here we go. Oh, this is a video. We don't want this one. Okay, this is Al Jazeera. Yeah, this is Al Jazeera TV. So let us see what Al Jazeera TV they have here for us. All right. Commercial. I can't even find one web page without commercial. Come on, buddy. All right, maybe this one will work. Okay. Yeah, now this one is okay. There's no commercial here. Finally. Now you will see, you guys, the beauty. This is how the Prophet, he commanded the Muslims to color their hair. Now the guy is not white, he is a Yemeni, not, you know, they are a little bit dark skinned. But look, I mean, look how silly this so they make it look like fire, you know. They color their hair, the beard, and etc. He should actually shave the mustache, but he did not. But this is how they do it. And this is how Muhammad used to do it too.
Yeah, I will definitely give them that and tell them like, hey, do this. Because this is what your prophet did.
Yeah, they do. No, they do. Trust me, like, you know, their sheikhs in Saudi Arabia, they do that. But maybe those the young ones, they will not. But their sheikhs in Saudi Arabia, they do that. Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Wow. That looks really
you will find tons of let us see if I can find you more. Let us see here. There's tons of videos actually about it. Actually, there's videos in Arabic, but I better not to play them. But I think people, they got the idea.
Yeah.
You can do that yourself. You will look better.
Actually, they told me that I should follow what Mary.
You should what? You should what?
Yeah, they told me that why don't Christian women follow what Mary, the Virgin Mary, wore, what Virgin Mary.
See,
you know, because back then they would cover their heads, and they told me, why don't you wear what exactly that Mary did?
Just to show you how stupid what they are saying. At that time, everybody covered his hair, not only women, because the dirt is all over. So when you go in the street, there's nothing but dust. This is why men, they cover their hair too, not only women. So, but what does have to do with God? What does have to do with being decent? So when the man, he covered his hair too, in Saudi Arabia right now, is he covering his hair because he's decent, or he's covering his head because the sun is so strong, and this is their Arabian hat?
True.
So it was a cloth which fit with the time, have nothing to do with being godly or not godly. In fact, women covering their face, that will make them easier to do cheat, and nobody will know who they are. So if a husband, he see his wife with someone in the street, how in the world will know that even this is his wife? There's no way. No, I know a story happened to a person. He was in my age. I was high school. He came to me asking me to stay in my place. I said, why? He said, because he don't dare to go home. So what happened? He said he saw a girl walking in the street. He kept walking behind her, and he was saying bad words to her.
Wow.
She kept going in the direction of his house, so he kept following. Perfect, you know, she's going, you don't need to follow her somewhere. She's going in the same road, you know.
Yeah.
So he kept going, and then she stopped in the front of his house door. And then she opened her purse and she opened the door. It turned to be his sister.
Oh, damn.
So his sister, she knew it's him, and she wanted to get him busted. So she did not talk. She kept walking. Actually, she looked back, but she's wearing burqa. You know, he cannot see anything. So she keep walking, and he'd go after her. When she look at him, he thinks she like it. So now he exaggerate more with the words he say, and he keep walking until she arrived in the front of his house. And now she opened the door, and now he knew that this is his family, his sister. So now his sister, she will go inside. She will tell her dad what her brother was doing, walking behind me all the way, using bad language to me. How he can go home? I told him, I cannot put you home. You are filthy. Get lost. I mean, you know, who's going to give you protection for what you did? You are just sick. You know, it doesn't matter. What if it's my sister? I will kill you. So this is now your sister. So yeah, but this is how. So wearing the hijab and wearing the burqa, especially the burqa, is the best way to cheat, because There is a story in Saudi Arabia. A guy, he closed his doors, he locked it. He put the phone, in the old days, the phone was only the hard line, no cell phone, you know. So when he leave the house, he have a cupboard made of steel. He take the phone from the wall, he put the cable, put it inside the cupboard, and he lock it. So even his wife cannot use the phone. His house in the Middle East, Nayali, she knew, the Middle East, the front door is made of steel. The windows have bars on them. That's it. It's a jail. It's literally a jail. He locked the doors. He leave. He told his wife, nobody can enter my house. No friend can visit you unless I am home. The woman, she agreed. No problem. So now, the women, she never have a friend unless he is home. Her friend, for sure, they have to be female. So every few days, a woman, she come to the door. She knock at the door. He opened the door for her because she is a female. He is not allowed to talk to her. Haram, haram. So he opened the door. He say, oh, my wife, she is there in the bedroom. Go, go. You know, he turned his head. The woman, she go inside. She go to the bedroom. And the husband is so happy because his wife don't go outside. She is a very decent woman. She don't cheat. She don't even ask for the phone. So it was working this way until like 6-7 months. This woman, she come every few days. He don't talk to her. Even the husband, he go to the kitchen. He make tea and coffee. He says, honey, the coffee is ready. He's happy because his wife don't go out, you know. So he put the coffee in the front of the bedroom. He knock at the door. He says, honey, the coffee is ready. Okay, I'm leaving. So he go out of the house, you know, because he's leaving women alone. It's haram, you know, he cannot be stay home. So he go out until one day, his sister, she came, and the husband, he said to his sister, oh, go, my wife, she have her friend in the bedroom, join them. So his sister, she went all the way to the bedroom, and it was a guy. So this woman, she have her boyfriend coming to her husband's house. The stupid husband, he is the one who opened the door. The women look big, but women, I mean, okay, she's a woman. He have white shoulder, but you know, this is how she look like. So the burqa is a very good way to cheat, to do anything. Burqa is the good way even to steal. They go inside the supermarket and they insert all kind of a grocery inside. And because now she is a female, who is going to check them out? You know, haram. Yeah. You cannot do that. Yeah, if you go right now, check in YouTube, Dubai, women wearing burqa stealing. Just go and check. I'm not saying Muslim women is the one who steal. No, there's women in America, they steal too, and they are not Muslims, and even they claim to be Christians. But I'm saying that the clothing have nothing to do with being good or bad. Same for the man. A man, he can claim to be a priest, but he can be a pervert like Muhammad too. So I can dress nice, I can speak nice, but behind door I can be the most ugly person. Decency, it contains many things. Clothes is one of them, true. Like a woman, she have to dress in a proper way as a Christian. You know, if you dress, I mean, everybody right away, if you dress like a whore, people will know that you are a whore. You do not need to tell, right?
Yeah.
Whore, they have their own clothing. We know. So you dress in a way that people will not think badly about it, in the same or bad about you. In the same time, it's not the clothing what will make you bad or good, but clothing can give a wrong impression about your behavior. So if a woman going and you know, she is showing her panty, well, obviously this woman, she is willing to show anything. You know, I mean, obviously this is her culture. This is what she believes. So her freedom is unlimited. Let us say, a woman, she show less. It's mean she have you know, some rules in how far she can go. Women, she dress long dress. She don't want to show. Good, no problem. Nobody's saying this is a bad thing. Actually, I support that. But it's not what make her good, because you can dress as anything you can imagine, but you can be the most filthy person in the world.
Exactly.
Yeah, clothes doesn't make you good. Even like Jesus warned us, he said, don't pray like the hypocrite. They pray in the corners. That's what the Muslims do.
Yeah.
So they pray a lot on the street, But the second you go and involve in their life, you will see how much corrupt they are. Secret wife, secret message, homosexuality, incest inside the family. I made a video long time ago. I translated the text. The doctor from Saudi Arabia, she said, I think the percentage was about 40 to 45 of the city of Jeddah alone. They have sexual relationship, incest inside the family.
Damn.
And she mentioned the same about homosexual. So the society and the appearance are very conservative, but that conservative, because it is wrong conservative, they separate between male and female. So now the male, all his mind set is about how to see a female because he cannot see it normally. It's like a dog. A male dog, you keep him away from a female for a year. What he will do when he see a female, he will go crazy. Or a prisoner, a man, a human being. A human being who did not see a female for 20 years. What he will do if you leave him with the female alone, he will turn into a beast maybe. Because the animal inside him is going to wake up. So the Muslims in their society, because sexuality, separating the gender is a lifestyle. That create a big problem for the society. So the man, he cannot see a woman, she is a stranger, but he can see his sister. And this is why a lot of people, they have sex with their sisters in the Middle East, in Saudi Arabia, country like Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Women, children's, teenage, the girl, she can invite her friend to her bedroom, but she cannot have a friend, he is a boy. So now she is a teenage, and now she can ask her cousin to come and sleep over, and now they go together in the bed, and they are talking about sex, and they hear things, and they see things, and then they do things. So this is why homosexuality is really flourishing in those countries, because children, they grow, they have sexual needs, and they don't know where this sexual desire is going to go. They cannot see male. A female cannot see female. It's not a male. She can see a female. A male, he cannot see a female. He can see maybe his sister. He can see a guy. But he cannot see a female and go out with her, drink coffee somewhere. And that made this taboo a big problem in those society. So you will find a lot of incest. A brother having sex with his sister. A man, he having sex with his mother. I know a story of a guy, he's a Saudi. He gave drugs to his mother. She don't know what he's doing. He come home. He's being nice. He said to her, "Do you want to drink coffee with me or tea? What do you want?" She said, "Let's say tea." He put drugs for her. She sleep. He have sex with her.
Yeah.
This guy, he cannot get married. He is poor. He cannot see females. Where he will see them? Nobody. So he found only his mother. His mother is a widow. She's not too old, and he's horned like a dog. So this society, this way, they are talking about wearing hijab and those things. They don't create a healthy society. They do the opposite.
That's true.
Yeah. Anything is not normal is not healthy. Anything is not normal is not healthy. So if you have a child and you keep him home alone all day, he will never be able to be social.
No.
He will have difficulty in the society, and this goes for everything. So when a female, I remember when I was studying in university, I had to go to different city with a guy with me in the school university. So we took the two seats in the front, and it's a taxi, but taxi, we did not take the whole taxi for us. So it's like, let's say, you pay for your seat, It's like it takes 5 people, but we don't want to pay for the whole thing. Why we do that? So the driver, he says, "You wait for 3 more, or we go and you pay for everything." They said, "No, we wait." So 3 girls, they went in the back seat, and we are 2 boys. We sit in the front. I do not know them. They are Muslim, wearing hijab. In the way, we stop in our way in a city, and this is where they stop. They are not going all the way to our direction. They took their bags, they left. And now we have to wait until 3 more passengers, they take their seat, right? Because they drop off. So there's an office, a station, The driver is waiting there. And then those three girls, they came back. And they came to him and they said, Abu Muhammad, we forgot a bag in your back, in the trunk. They said, you are mistaken. You did not come with me. They said, no, we came with you. He said, no, you did not. The girls who came with me, they were wearing hijab. You know? You can't even see their face, you know? So this is not you. The girls who they are talking to us, I was next to the, you know, they are so modern, short skirt, their hair is coming. He said, this is not you. You are wrong. The girls who came with me, they are wearing hijab, wearing burqa, you know, they are, you know, this is not you. They said, no, it is us. We can prove it to you. And they start telling him what he was saying to us during the drive. You know? Yeah, he told him this, you told them this, and you told them that, and you told them that. The guy, he could not believe it. And then, you know, that's it. They are, you know, it's true. Even us, we could not believe it. They did not talk at all. During the way, they did not talk. So he gave them the bag, and then he says, I swear by Allah, I will never send my daughter again to school. Look what they are doing. They are now going away from their home, going to study in university. As soon they arrive to different town, they wear short skirt, their shoulders is showing, and their face and their hair, and look what they are doing. So Muslim girls, they leave the area they are living in. As soon they arrive to a town where nobody know them, they dress totally differently, they act differently, and they live differently. Why they are doing that? Because their parents in their town and their culture, they did not live normally. So now when they are alone, they act badly. So now if they see a guy, he flirt with her, she will go with him right away. She is not really protected. She don't know much about men. Men, they can fool her so easy because she never met one, she never saw one. And now anyone, this is why they are changing right away. I mean, they just arrived. I mean, they went away for 15, 20 minutes, they came back with the new clothing, and it's totally different. So what made them do that? You need to ask about yourself why. Because they are so desperate for freedom. And when a person, he reached the freedom in the wrong way, he will end in the wrong place.
Wow.
So everything have to have a balance. So for us, we as a Christians, you know, for me, I will never accept like the idea of a boyfriend and girlfriend. I accept a friend, you know, friend, but boyfriend in the meaning of like, you know, people sharing bed together. This is absolutely false, and this is not right. A woman, she do that. A man, he sleep with you today, he will sleep with second women today, tomorrow, the day after, and then they use you and abuse you and they throw you away. If a man really, he care for you, let us say, you met a man, he tried to study you, you try to study him. Do you need really to have sex with the guy to know him? No. And if he care for you, he should do his best to stay away from being tempted to ask you for such a thing, because he care for you, he respect you, and he want you in the right way. The most important for a man and a woman is to see, in fact, if a man, he don't have patience to be with you in the bed until you are his wife, that means he will not have patience with any women too. Any woman she offer herself, he will go with her. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because he is so easy to go to bed, any women. And the same for the women. If the woman, she is willing to take off her clothes and have sex, well, that means she don't even have patience to wait until she get married and she do it as it should be done. That means she will go too, and she have no patience. So both of them, it's a test. It's a test for you, a test for him. So if you fail, you fail, and that is a failure. So women, she can speak to men, they can go, let us say, you see a guy, you like him, he like you, nothing wrong with that. God, he, you know, gave us permission to have a family. So you go, you talk, you spend time drinking coffee, public place, etc. All of this is wonderful. Anything you cannot do in public is wrong then, which means if you notice yourself doing something you cannot do in public, that means you should not do. And I'm not telling you like I am the perfect man, but women, we can get tempted so easy. Like Muhammad, he says women are half a brain. I say men, they have no brain at all when they see a female. They lose their brain. So this is why you have to be very careful. Otherwise, you are very easy to be tempted, and you are very easy to fail. And women, she don't need to understand too, that because the man is easy to be tempted, she should not be a reason for the man to fall into temptation. And this is why you should protect yourself. By protecting yourself, you are protecting him too. And same for him. By protecting himself from temptation, he is protecting you too. The best way to do it, if you want to meet with someone, you like each other, you are thinking about getting married, there's nothing wrong in the relationship, you meet outside, there's people around you, never go in a private place, never be alone with the person, because, you know, the second you are alone, you will be tempted.
That's true.
And very few men or women, they can really resist such a situation, but mostly people will fail. However, the Islamic way of life is very wrong, because in Islam, even like now, maybe the story is different, but before, even the man even don't see the wife. I know a guy, he asked for the hand of a girl. They married him to her sister. Wow. When he went home, she took off the burqa. Well, this is not what her mom, she told him. So he called his mom. He said, "This is the woman you told me. She's so beautiful. What happened?" So her mom, she came to check, what happened. She said, "Oh, this is his sister. They cheat." Yeah, because he cannot see the women. I mean, what kind of marriage this marriage is? So we don't want to be crazy like the Muslims, which will bring a lot of diseases into the society. We have to be careful. Being conservative have nothing to do with the, in fact, a huge number of Muslim women in the Middle East, they do a surgery, it's called virgin again. So they go have sex, they sleep around, and then when they get married, suddenly they are wearing hijab. Suddenly they are conservative. And then they go and make a surgery. Usually they do it in different country. So they go, "Hey, mom, I have to go to Thailand to see the beach there. I will go with my cousin, not alone, okay, well, if you go." Or if you go to a country, a neighbor country, they make a surgery, virgin again. She go to the bedroom with her husband. Oh, she is virgin.
Oh.
This is a very normal practice in the Middle East. So a very hypocrite nation, a very hypocrite society. And obviously, like now, we showed you the story of Muhammad. He saw a woman. I don't know if you were watching. I was talking to Naili.
Yes, I was watching.
Huh?
Yeah, I was listening when you were talking to her.
So when he saw a woman, did he saw a woman wearing bikini? No. Yeah. He saw a Muslim woman wearing what? Was she wearing bikini at that time? No. What Muhammad did, he got so horny, and then he went to his wife and he forced her into sex. So what went wrong here? Did the women did something wrong? No.
No.
But because this society is a pervert society, the Prophet, he saw a woman. What he saw? A woman. So what? Why, if he saw a woman, he is in desperate need to do sex immediately? That will happen only if the man is looking in a very extreme sexual way. Like a man is studying every inch of the body of the woman. Wow. Otherwise, we walk in the street every day, and we are not animals. This has happened only to animals.
Yes.
When I was a kid, my dad, he taught, he got me a horse. I never have a horse before. I was just a kid. First day, black, beautiful horse. I jumped in the top of the horse. I was so happy. And then the horse went so crazy suddenly. Why? He saw a female.
Oh my God.
That is a horse, That is not a human being. That is an animal. For me, I was really terrified because I was a kid. I was not even 6 years old. I don't know what's going on. I mean, suddenly I thought they are fighting. But that is a horse. Well, here you see that Muhammad is a donkey. He saw a woman. So if Muhammad really is the best of mankind, and then he is teaching them how to respect a woman and how to not to look at a woman, but this is obviously not what he is doing. So he saw a woman, he went to his wife, he commanded her to take off her clothes and he have sex. And then he said, women advances and retires in the shape of the devil. So he don't blame himself for being the devil, they blame the women. And now here, this is other issue too. When the man do something wrong, he blame the women. Do you know this? So in this society, the women is always the problem. It's not him. No. He's the victim here. The women she walk by, it is her fault. And suddenly the women, just for walking by, she become the devil. Not only it's her fault. She's a devil. But what she did, nothing. So when they say to you, if you wear a burqa, men they don't look at you sexually. Well, here we go. We have a great example of Muhammad himself. He is thinking about women only in a sexual way, even though they are Muslims, even though they are dressing as Muslims. So why he is getting so aroused? Because simply, to make it simple, is not what you see, is not what you think. As an example, if I have a daughter, she is 20 years old, she is so beautiful like a Barbie. I came to her room, suddenly I opened the door, she just came from the shower and she is totally naked. Am I going to be tempted by looking at my naked daughter? The answer, no. Why? Because right away, in my mind, any image I saw is going to be blocked. I will not be thinking about her in any way, not even for a second, in a sexual way. But look what happened. She is beautiful, she is young, she is naked. So what is the reason I did not think about her in a sexual way? Because I decided to do so.
Yes.
And that should goes for the man always. It is not what you see, it's what you think. If you think of the women as a sexual object, then you will be tempted. If you prevent yourself from seeing that image as a sexual object, so if I see a woman, I say, she is my sister, then I will not think about her unless I think about her as a sister. So it's what you think. So if a Muslim man, he want to be decent, and a Muslim woman, they want to be decent, then they should start with the way they think. It's not the way you dress.
Exactly.
The way you dress, as an example, for me, I'm coming from the Middle East. So if I come right away to Europe, I see women wearing very short skirt. Oh, in my mind, she must be a whore, because this is how women, they dress in the Middle East, if they are a whore. I have different culture, but my thinking is wrong. She's not. This is how they live here. Like if you go to Brazil, people are almost naked, Those people, they used to be naked, actually. They used to be totally naked in the Amazon, They live in the jungle. So those, they have their own culture. So now if I go there, every woman I see in the street, I will say, look at this prostitute, look at this prostitute, everybody. So suddenly the whole society is prostitute. Why? Because I'm coming from a different culture. And in my culture, people who dress like this, they are bad. And that's what the Muslims, they do. So they think that because they dress differently, they are better. But the fact, the most corrupt society ever I experienced in my life is Islamic society, Middle East. The judge is corrupt. The police is corrupt. Cheating, fornication, child molestation, rape, crazy crimes, incest.
Wow.
Here in the West, at least, if somebody doing something, he say, I'm doing it. If someone have a woman, she have a boyfriend, she say, this is my boyfriend. In the Middle East, they sleep around, they would, but all is under the blanket. Speaking of under the blanket, this is another issue. How a Muslim even can prove fornication, that something increased fornication in the Middle East, because Muhammad, he made it impossible to prove fornication. So if the man, he found his wife having sex with a man, he have no proof that she is fornicating unless he bring 4 witnesses.
Wow.
And the 4 witnesses, I don't want to speak like, they have to see the private part of the male going in and out. Not only the guy having sex, no. They have to see his private male part going in and out. 4. How in the world anyone can do that? So you go to your house, you open the door, you find your wife in the bedroom in the top of somebody. She's wearing a skirt. You're going to see his private part.
That's true.
Then how we can prove it? Okay, what about I have 100 witnesses with me, and none of them, they saw his private part going in and out. There's no proof. There's no fornication. So the society, the system, the law, the method of Muhammad to fight fornication supposedly is doing the opposite. All of this because Muhammad, his wife was accused by 3 to fornicate.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, today we don't have Muslims, so maybe we have to end for today. Anything else you want,
No,
Shihara?
that will be all, I think.
Is your name like, what is this name? Is it like originally from?
Japan.
Ah, you are Japanese. You know what?
Yeah.
When you are talking to me, I felt like sushi, honestly. You know? And by the way, I speak
Yeah.
Japanese. You want to speak Japanese to me?
Oh, I actually, I am Japanese. I was born there, but then my parents brought me to the US
Uh-huh.
when I was little, so
Well,
I do know a little bit of Japanese, but
your story
mostly
is like
Europe.
my story, but it's a little bit different. The reason I am
Oh, really?
Japanese, people, they ask me, where are you from? Ask them. Guys, what I say? I'm black, blonde, African American from Japan. Is that correct? Always I say that. The reason for this, my dad, he's an Arab, as you know. So he was hijacking airplane with my mom. My mom, she's a terrorist too. So they took an airplane from Japan and, long story. So she was giving birth to me all over those countries, and nobody wanted to let us land. Then, thanks to Allah, Yasser Arafat, he gave my dad a call. He said, "Come on, we are going to hijack an airplane in Paris." So I became a French at that day, because if you, based on the Western law, if your mother she gave birth to you in any of those countries, you have passport. So by the time I landed, I became African, blonde, all those citizenships. So this is a true story. I have no witness for it, but Muhammad don't have any too. So Muslim, they have to believe in it.
Oh, wow. Actually, my dad is Japanese and my mom is Peruvian. So.
Oh, from Peru. Okay. No, my dad, he never hijacked any airplane in Peru because he didn't have airplane there. Yeah, okay.
You speak Spanish?
Yeah, I know how to say basura. There was a guy, he come in front of my house and he throw garbage in front of my house in the container. So I said to him, "Listen, why you are throwing garbage here?" He don't speak English. He said to me, "Senor, basura, basura." I said, "Mr. Basura, listen." I thought he is saying his name is Senor Basura. I knew Senor Mister, So I thought he is saying his name is Basura. So I said, "Listen, Mr. Basura, you cannot throw your garbage here." And then he said to me, "Basura, Basura." I said, "I get it. I know your name now, but don't throw your garbage here. Where is your place? Go throw it in your place." Senor, Basura. What's wrong with this guy? So there's a guy, he's walking by. I said, "Do you speak Spanish?" He said, "Tell Mr. Basura not to throw garbage here." He said to me, "What, Mr. Basura? What are you talking about?" So he spoke to him. He said, "His name is not Basura. Basura is garbage. So he's saying to you, he's throwing garbage here."
Wow.
Yeah, so I speak languages, as you see. Basura, Japanese, sushi. Yeah, like Prophet Muhammad. All right. Well, thank you very much.
So much.
And if you don't mind, invite those people and don't be involved too much with them because they will try to trick you. Thank you, sister.
Thank you so much, and it was such a pleasure starting the years. We know why. I'm so excited.
All right. Thank you. God bless. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
God bless you too. Bye.
Bye-bye.